Hello and welcome back to SportNation. My name's Gabby Partington.
And I'm Tom Gooday.
And as you know, the Rugby League World Cup kicks off on Friday, where co-hosts and reigning champions Australia will take on England. So firstly, we're going to talk a little bit through the format.
Yes.
It'll be played over the first match we played, well, there are 28 matches in total, which we played over 36 days.
Yep.
Played in 12 venues in 3 countries.
Yes, so spread across New Zealand, Australia and Papua New Guinea, the Rugby League powerhouses. Starts on the 27th of October, as you said, and runs all the way through to the 2nd of December. So there's 14 teams spread across 4 groups.
Okay, let's talk a little bit through the groups then.
Yes, so 4 groups. Groups A and B have 4 teams, of which the top 3 progress to the quarterfinals, whereas the final 2 groups, Groups C and D, have 3 teams in, where only the winners get to the last 8. So Group A is Australia, England, France and Lebanon.
Lebanon could struggle there.
Yeah, I think those top 3 potentially might go through in that order.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Could see that. And then Group B is New Zealand, Samoa, Scotland and Tonga. So yeah, tough group. It's been labelled the group of death.
Oh right, yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, I mean, like those South Pacific islands, Samoa and Tonga, as well as New Zealand, are good at rugby. They're all going to be huge as well. So yeah, that one's going to be a tough group for Scotland to get out of.
And the bottom 2 groups, we've got Group C and Group D.
Yes.
There are 3 teams in each, 3 countries
just
in each.
one gets through to the quarterfinal. So Papua New Guinea, one of the hosts, will probably fancy their chances, but hopefully one of the home nations, either Ireland or Wales, can win that group. And then Group D is a mix of nations. We've got Fiji, Italy and the United States. Who'd you fancy in that one, Gabs?
I'd probably say Fiji.
Yeah, I'd go Fiji.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fiji. But yeah, that's what we've got. It's 8 teams go through into the quarterfinal, then obviously semi-final and final, which hopefully Australia or England, they're kicking off the tournament. They may end it as well.
So that's a good place to start. So England obviously take on Australia on Friday in Melbourne at the Rectangular Stadium. So England, obviously, they lost to New Zealand 4 years back and they missed out the chance of making it to the final and to be co-host there. So, you know, or they should be coming back all guns blazing, shouldn't they?
I hope so.
4 years on.
This is going to be a tight game. Probably 2 of the best teams in the tournament. Australia, heavy favourites. So hosting it, reigning champions, have got the best squad as well. A lot of the players from the NRL, pretty much all of them from the NRL. So they're going to be the team to beat in this. But England also really need a result. Basically, whichever team finishes second in this group is likely to meet New Zealand prior to the final. So this could be a kind of showcase for the 2 teams that make it to the final, potentially. But England have got a few good players to look out for. So you want to look out for Gareth Widdop and also Luke Gale. So Luke Gale is the current man of steel from the Super League.
Okay.
Good player. And then also Sam Burgess. He's a dual code player. So he played in the England Rugby Union World Cup. Was a bit of a surprise player that played. But he's switched back to Rugby League now. And he plies his trade over in Australia. So they know him quite well.
That is a switch, isn't it? Because obviously both you have to be so fit as athletes anyway. But rugby league's a complete different type of fitness,
really
isn't it?
But he was a rugby league player.
And then he
switched
moved
over
to Union
but
and then
is back in league. But Australia are the team to beat. Their main man, Valentine Holmes, is the one to look out for. I think he will potentially get a try, and Australia might just be too good for England here. Australia beat England in the 4 Nations last year. So England haven't beaten them. I don't think the last time they beat them was in 2005. Australia are the team to beat, and I think that England may struggle in this.
So not a great head-to-head there for 2 teams.
England
good for Australia, not so good for England.
Exactly, and I just think England, if they can get through to the latter stages, get through to the quarterfinals, hopefully avoid New Zealand, it might be an England-Australia final.
Good, that's what we'd like to see. And there's an interesting fact, isn't there? I know if you don't get selected for the top 2 tiers, you can choose to play for a different team. Even though if you're not actually from that country, you can.
Bit random. With international rugby, there's 2 tiers. So if England, Australia, or New Zealand are tier 1 countries, if you don't play for them, you can opt to play for a tier 2 country. such as Tonga, Samoa, those sort of nations. So a couple of players, Andrew Fafita and Tawalumo, have both basically opted to play for Tonga this year in the World Cup. So the Tongans are going to be playing in that group of death, and people are backing them to go quite far in this tournament because they've got a few defected New Zealand players that are playing for Tonga.
Okay, so we can see Tonga going all the way then.
Potentially, they could be a dark horse.
Brilliant. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for. But for any more Rugby League World Cup news, please check SportNation.com. Bye.
See you later.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. And for the extra sporting fix, check out our website for great info, betting tips, exclusive offers on SportNation.com.